Hello there, my name is Len. I'm with Advisor Control. I'm dressed like this because I just got back from vacation, and Jason has been telling me we've been getting a lot of inquiry from Advisor Control, people wanting to do seminars but are unsure of the best method to pick from a list of people. What's the criteria? Where do you go? What's the best way to do that? Because it is extremely vital to make sure that this very crucial step is done correctly. The entire seminar can blow up if the people that you put in the seats aren't of any value to you. We want to make sure that the people that are there are your target market. And for everybody listening to this, it may be different for them. Some individuals may have a target market between the ages of 55 to 70. Others may be 60 to 70, others may be a little bit older. We've been doing seminars for over 10 years now, and when we first started doing seminars, we used to pick a wide range of individuals, and we'd get 150 people in the room. But what we found was there was a certain segment of those people that came that were really interested, that met our perfect client. And so over the years, we began to weed out those other ones and make it more specific to the people that we wanted to market to. In our particular age group, our average client on our retail firm is roughly 65 years of age. Now, of course, we have some that are a little bit younger, some that are a little bit older, but that's our average. And so our sweet spot is right around that age group. But it doesn't mean that we can't find clients in our seminar marketing that are younger and some that are a little bit older. And so what we've done in the past is we've broken down age groups and looked at them separately. And then we've come up with a formula that can be beneficial for our particular geographic and demographic areas to be able to make the best use out of our mailing efforts. So for instance, in our particular situation, we live in the Northwest. Our particular situation, the median income for most people is of the area of $70,000 to $80,000 per year. Median home price might be around $250,000. Obviously, that's going to be different in California. It's going to be different in the New York area, as well as in the southern states and Texas and other areas like that. So we'll use ours as an example, and then of course you can tweak it to meet your particular area. So what we tend to do is we look at ages in different bands. And so we'll look at ages maybe 57, 58 years old, up to the ages of 62 or 63. What we want to do in that age group is we want to make sure we have a higher income because those people tend to still be working. We want a little bit lower net worth when it comes to their home and when it comes to the wealth finder effect. So we might say we want ages 58 to 62. We want their incomes to be over $100,000. We want them to be homeowners, home values over $250,000. And we want them to have a good net worth of over $500,000. Now we may mail a certain percentage of our overall mailing list that might comprise of anywhere from 5,000 to 7,500 names or more. If we want to do a good seminar, we want to have at least good quality amount of 5,000 names. We might say, well, our sweet spot in our particular clientele is 65. And so that next band, 62 to 66 years of age or so, we want that to be the majority weight of our mailing list. So maybe we'll say we want that to be a 50% weight. In the other two age groups, we want to be 25% each. Or you may just decide you want to split it equally in 30% increments. That next band, 62 to 66, let's say, we want their incomes to be a little bit lower because a lot of those people aren't working anymore. They might work part-time. We want their incomes to be over $75,000, but we want their home values definitely to be over $250,000, but now we want their net worth to start creeping up a little bit. We want that to be over the $700,000 range, maybe $750,000, depending on your demographics and your geographic area. And as you get a little bit higher, you may increase that just a little bit. So basically what we're trying to help people understand here is that the mailing list is critical. But what's critical about it is the fact that you need to make sure you narrow down those demographics and make sure that your geographic area tends to be in a radius search of about 15 miles from the place that you're going to hold the seminar. And we don't want people to have to drive too far, but we want to make sure that we have a big enough area where we can get the full list of names that we need. But narrowing down that list that meet our specific criteria will enable us to get people there that are definitely of the age group, the wealth, and the means for us to be able to build a relationship with them. So the very first steps in a good quality seminar are going to be making sure that the criteria that we select for that mailing list meets our needs, and so that we can get good quality people in those seats. Hope this helped. Obviously, we're going to have more videos coming up. If you have any specific requests, please feel free to send us an email.